tick tock, time on a walk, hip hop, solo nigga nobody. La cancha za mañana kwa panza chana, la cancha patuya hula panda. Tick tock, time on a walk, hip hop, solo nigga nobody. La cancha za mañana kwa panza chana, la cancha patuya hula panda.
La buffalo Joe.
I was like, die so gaaf.
This is my channel, Joe. This is it's first of all, it's not a podcast. It's a video, and second of all, what did you say?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Nah, we don't say it like that, boy. We say, hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Karabo. We're back with another one, episode 2 of Beyond Athletics. This is what I'm calling it. I'm here with Tapis. Tapis is Eju. Eju, can I call you my friend?
Yeah, sure. Why it's AKA Taps, AKA the one and
AKA
all,
Tapis,
the one and
AKA.
all.
But your real name is Tapelo Mhlanga, all the way from WARRIES.
WARRIES.
The only thing I know from WARRIES,
WARRIES.
But anyways, homie, I called homie because he trains with me. So I just wanted to have a conversation with him. I hope I'm in the short too. Anyways, we're gonna get straight into it. Who are you? Plug yourself, plug your Instas, plug your Twitter, everything.
My name is Tapelo Mhlanga, and
Not Bisira Asishuzelazori. My name is Tapis.
Ntwana mosanze ke bua yo.
Sharp.
Ka qala peng se ke qadile no wena o mpinga down ka
Everything
eni.
you.
Okay, my name is Tapelo Mhlanga. Instagram is Tapelo_Mhlanga. Facebook Tapelo Mhlanga. I am can I say my age?
Yeah.
I'm 21.
What you are.
I'm 21, born on the 12th of June, soon to be a millionaire, working very hard. Inspired with life, you know. I'm crazy about life, living on the edge. So yeah, I think that's me. You know, I'm always out trying new things. Yeah, that's what I can say. You want me to say more, boy?
Nah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's me. Tapelo_Mhlanga.
Now, every question that will be asked you, every athlete featured on this segment or other series is, how do you first get exposed to running?
How did I first get exposed?
To running as in general? Because now, first of all, personally, I got exposed to running. Crash. I think I was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Started sprinting. Go crash. They selected the team. There was like 2 of us on the team, and I was like, yeah. But I think the only reason they chose me on the team, or rather to compete, was because like my parents were working and I had nowhere to go besides go running, and that's why they chose me. But yeah, that's how I got exposed to running, the first ever time.
Exposed to running, I'd say primary vibes. You know this, I don't know if I should say Afrikaans or English primary schools. There's always this athletics events, and then you guys run and stuff like that. So obviously in that time I tried out sprinting. When I tried out sprinting,
Why everyone had to go to sprint?
I mean, I think that's always where to go. It's always about who's faster, speed in general. So that was okay, you know. That was okay for me. And then I somehow did distance, which I did better. And then yeah, as time went on, there were coaches there in grade 4. My first coach approached me, asked me if I wanted to train. I denied. I think I denied it for 2 years.
Training.
Yeah, denied training for 2 years until I was in grade 6. Until I was in grade 6. From grade 4, I didn't train. 4, 5, I didn't train. Then in grade 6, I was like, let me give this training thing an opportunity. And I tried it out. And
Since then, it has. What did I want to say? From there on, it was. You go edit out that part, Misawa. What happens? Nationals, provincials,
yeah,
whatever you call it, growing to be this person you are, and what's the biggest thing you can say you've taken from the sport from all those years? The biggest one thing, or rather, put it in a sentence or a word.
confidence.
It needs confidence.
Yeah, like athletics pulled me into who I am in general. Let's say when I came from primary to high school, I was this kid that I was me, but I wasn't showing who I truly am. Like, I would show me, but I would keep it in a box. I wouldn't do me as full as possible. And somehow when I started doing good in grade 9. When in grade 9 I ran my first nationals. When I ran nationals and I saw how it was in athletics and how open you had to be to survive in the top, the confidence you needed, all those kind of stuff, it brought out my true character, as in live for you and don't live under what other people think. Because I used to have what I care a lot about people's opinions, and then since somehow that it changed my mind, Yaure, I do me because I work for me, I work hard. The hard work that I put in athletics, I always knew it was me. So I was like, this is me in real life also. So I will show me no matter what other people think. So that's the biggest thing that I took from athletics. That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Now I've set up like a few, not even questions. It's just things I want to talk about. I didn't want this guy to see this, but he saw it anyways.
I saw one.
He saw one. I wanted to talk about how lockdown affects us mentally as athletes. Ne? From my opinion, hey Joe, there was a point where I thought to myself, Hore, why am I actually doing this?
Okay.
Why am I doing this sport? And I had a conversation with Gora a few days ago. He said, he called, like we were on a call, and he said, no, we shouldn't be running for free anymore. So like I thought about it. I was like, am I actually doing it to achieve something? Am I actually doing it because I love it? For you, what is it that you thought about during lockdown about the sport, or something like that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
I realized, I'm actually hungry for life, but then I realized I'm doing athletics for the love. For me, it's not about it's not about saying I want to make it big to be able to make money, because I have other ways and other means of making money. Even if I would still make money, I would still continue running, because I realized over the lockdown that I actually do it for the love. I enjoy the running, I enjoy the training, the gymming, even though it's not easy. It's nothing easy, but it's something that I actually enjoy doing so much. It's tough. It's not easy, but you enjoy it. Somehow you fall in love with the sport, and if you're not gonna work hard, you're gonna kick yourself. You're gonna kick yourself a lot. And even though you go through the pain, you're still gonna love it.
There was this guy I was once talking to, and he was like, is it love or passion? And I straight up couldn't answer him. Is it love or passion for you? Because for me, love is what I have for the sport, and passion is something I don't know if I can give passion or I can show passion.
You can do both.
Yeah,
you can do both.
Because maybe he was just fucking around with me, and sitting around like for a whole 3 months. Maybe you're not sitting. Yeah, Tabis wasn't sitting. Tabis was doing runs all over.
Yeah.
Go Limpopo, go farming, ne?
Yeah, but the farm.
Like, what like I want to talk about basically weight gain. Weight gain is the second thing I wanted to talk about. How, like, when you especially you're the one athlete I know who gains weight when he sits around and does nothing. How does it happen so quick, and how does it affect you? Or rather, like, there are some athletes who don't gain at all. They don't gain weight at all when they sit down, or rather when they stop running. And then there's some like you and me, I think I've gained weight, who gain weight. And how does it affect you when coming back to the sport?
I realized for me, I gain weight, but then thinking about it, I gain weight but I don't. Let's say man, it's just I can gain weight, but when I train, I'll still train on the same level that I need
So you don't lose
to train
fitness,
with.
but
So
you
I don't lose fitness, but I
Yeah.
gain the weight. That happened. I stopped training for 2 weeks, and I went for a jog, and on my jog I ran 350 a k for a whole 10 k's.
So
I wasn't any tired. The only
yeah.
thing is just that my body just I don't gain fat, just adjusts, just gets a little bit bigger. My thighs get bigger, everything, but I
So
wouldn't
when
say fat, because my body shape and everything still
What
looks
you're
fine.
saying is you can gain weight and perform.
At the same time, yeah.
Shit, man.
At the same time, because I've been doing it for a while. But if I gain weight, I will train. Then after 2 to 3 weeks of training, somehow my body automatically cuts down, and it cuts down whatever I gain, and it goes back to its original athletic form. in a
How
space
is
of 3
weight
weeks.
important, Joe? Like when it comes to running? How is, especially middle distance or long distance, how is weight important? Because most of the guys we see them age like they are not
As big,
yeah, they're slim or rather thin.
or yeah, thin or lean.
Yeah, how is weight important
Uh
to you?
in the beginning, let's say in the beginning of a race, it doesn't mean much, but it's always as you go towards the, you know, finishing your race, you have to be able to carry your own weight. You have to be able to carry your own weight. The smallest thing can make a biggest difference. Your thighs might be too heavy for you, your upper body might be a bit too heavy. That could make the slightest difference out of everything. So I think that's the hard part.
For me, I think weight is when it comes to distance running, is something. How do I say this? It's very important because look at how I think with less weight you move freely. With less weight you move more economically, if you know what I'm saying. Like technique, how it becomes even better. Your structure, the way you run, you can
the way
run.
you're structured, you can run more uplifted.
Yeah. Whereas if you
does.
have more weight, you run lower or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just it about weight. I wanted to talk about also what else? Let me see this different types of athletes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I know the last two. Now going into the fourth. No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm just doing this.
Going into the fourth question, or rather point, I wanted to ask you about, or rather to have a conversation about, or a topic about how some athletes come back quickly to their fitness, whereas I feel like I need a lot of time. Do you understand that I make like the slowest progress? Like I've been training with you guys for 2 years now, but then let's say you guys don't see the progress that I make, but whereas I see it as every single long run I'm cutting times, or I'm cutting distance, or I'm increasing the distance. Every single session I'm running PBs. Every single every single session I'm running PBs. Every single time. Remember that time I told you that I ran the sub 60 at training? Yeah, that was the first time I ran a sub 60 at training. However, me coming back to that shape, coming back to that form, it will take time. Maybe 3 to 4 months. I don't know why. Maybe it's just how my body is. How do you come back to like the fitness that you had, or the best fitness you've ever had? How do you come back to it?
I think mentally. You have to be mentally ready, because even now, if someone would tell me go to the field and take a session, do 10 400s or 12 400s on 60 or 265, I think I'll be able to produce a good 6 7, but then from there on I'll be mentally strong, but then maybe when it gets to the 8th 9th, my body it'll automatically start to just kind of give in. But you have to be mentally strong. I think that's one of the things
coming back.
Yeah, that's just one of the things that keep you up.
So it's a mental thing.
Sometimes it's a mental thing and a fitness thing, but you have to be able to balance the two, because I don't know, I think if I'm unfit, it takes me a good month 2 to get proper fit, and when I'm proper fit I can start working from where I was and pushing those barriers again. So it all depends.
Like I've seen this thing that a lot of not fast athletes, I would say athletes that have more fitness than us, I would say athletes like even prominent sprinters in the country, it doesn't, like they don't actually, even if they take 2 months or 3 months out, they don't actually lose that fitness. I don't know if it's muscle memory or what. They don't lose that fitness entirely. They just need like a few weeks to come back to it and then run with it, or rather improve from it. A big example is Josie. I've seen Josie. He's one of the athletes we train with. Shout out to Josie. For me, he's been at 150 to 153 shape for 2 years. He's never dropped it. Even if he leaves training for like a week or 2, he doesn't drop it. There was a time I think he was in training for a full month. He never drops it. He comes back immediately to that shape. I don't know how he does it, but he does it so well, especially when it comes to big competitions. And when I thought about it, I was like, maybe it's just, yes, mentally you're right, but is it maybe muscle memory, something to do with how your muscles were used to that pace? So coming back to it is something normal.
I think for distance athletes, in terms of that, if I'm not gonna train, if I'm not gonna have sessions
Yeah.
for 2 weeks, I am gonna do jogs.
Away.
Without a doubt, I'm gonna do jogs. So I'm not just gonna sit around. Even if I'm injured or whatever, I'm gonna do slow jogs. And I think those jogs play a big role. And sprinters also, some of the sprinters, if they're not on the track, they're doing gym work in the 2 months that they're off or whatever. So that plays a big role. So you have a certain kind of fitness that you're keeping up with. So when you come back, you just work on something.
Yeah.
You work on something specific. You don't have to do everything all over again. Like right now, I've been doing jogs. So if we go back to training, I don't have to start jogging and doing our sessions.
tempos,
Then
yeah.
when I get back to training, all I do is I get back into our sessions. But my runs kept me consistent, or that's what has been boosting me for a long time, for a while. So I think that's a difference.
So now we move away from the serious issues. I want to talk about competition days, and how people throw shade, how people throw not like the simple words to like TDDD when I go nyaka,
Yeah,
when
even me and Josie
when
do
people
that.
throw shots at
you know
each
me
other
and me
before
and
races.
Josie do that each and every time at training. Each and every time before a
like-
race. Always like when I son, son. Nah, I won't say it's shade, but it's just that thing that gets you
nobody takes it personal until
the
when
race
we
day.
actually,
Until race day.
Until
And
actually
then you're like,
racing,
yeah,
when you're
now.
like, yeah,
Then you're like,
now.
now I'm really gonna.
Yeah,
now
like-
I really have to beat this.
Like I
because
feel
we've
like
been
that
telling each
thing
other
that
shit.
plays a huge role in our lives as athletes, because you need that rivalry with someone, whereas
They
that
push
person,
you.
they push you. Like
If you see them, them training, you're gonna be
Something,
like,
yeah.
let me also kind of train, because they're gonna get a bit further from me. But
Yeah.
you know, not to say you have to train for someone else, but you have to do it for you. But competition is good because they push you. Competition pushes you. Yeah.
And the warm-ups as well. People warm up crazy in the sport. People be doing some crazy things on race day. There's me, whereas I like to warm up later. There's Tapis who likes warming up early. Yeah. And like how do you think it affects our performance in races, where like warming up during a race, I think it's before a race is so tough, because mentally you're scared, or rather nervous.
You're nervous. You're going through a lot.
Yeah,
you're
you're
thinking
going
about a
through a
lot.
lot, you're
When you're in the
thinking
warm up area,
You're
you're
thinking
warming
about
up, and
your
then
start. You think about all those things.
you see your biggest competition, and you're like,
Yeah.
ah, shit, there he is. He's here.
How do you feel during your warm-ups?
Nervous, obviously I am nervous, but I keep
Is
myself.
it important that you do whatever you do at training, or does it change?
I do the same. I do the same sometimes.
But sometimes you didn't do
a
the
bit
same
more.
thing. So like we did less. Some days we jogged.
Longer. I jog longer
Yeah.
for competition. I do. Thing is, for training I do jog long, but just for competition I jog a little bit longer, because I just try to get as warm as possible, stretch to get as loose as possible. I do run about take 6 run-throughs, and then if it's close I do hard run-throughs, not really hard, but you know,
Yeah.
proper, and then hopefully I hope to finish like 5 minutes just before the race, go wear my spikes and get into it.
Now, final
Yeah.
thing, I'm closing this one out. How would you sum up your 2020 track season? As short as it was.
Goodness, I don't know.
As short
Just
as
say
it was.
disappointing.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Disappointing. 2021. What's the first thing you want to do on the track? 2021 first race, Tapis.
First race, just have a good run. No putting time, you know, obviously being off from training and, you know, having the
Actually, an
lockdown.
Olympic year next year. Damn.
So just be able to compete injury free, everything, just be injury free and all those stuff. I think that's all I can ask for. Be fit and be injury free. Then from there on, man. I'll see. I'll see where it goes.
Nah, all the best, G.
Thanks, dog.
We will be training together throughout the whole year, hopefully. But then this year, Joe, like we last year we trained together for maybe a good overall 8 months, without the holidays and stuff. And now we've trained together for actually maybe 3 months. That's just
not even 2 months.
Yeah, it was
February,
March.
March.
Yeah, there was 2 months.
And it was like half of March or something like that, actually.
Yeah,
half or a little bit of
March. It was after CGHMs.
Then we were done training.
Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, fun fact of the day is what Unya, and this nigga is wearing a shirt. I don't know why.
Next time
maybe
I don't know
it's
actually
a Varys
cold
thing.
out here.
You don't wear jerseys when it's cold. But from me, I say we wrap this one with some, I don't know if it's knowledge or rather advice or whatever you want to take from this video, whatever we said. There's gonna be more coming, more guests. We're gonna have more people, probably females, people bamboma, but it's okay. It's okay.
But it's okay.
It's okay. From me to you, I say, oh, hold on, guys. There's a guy who said I should do a UJ gear haul. The thing is, dude,
UJ what?
Gear haul.
What the hell is that?
Like over one side gear, UJ. The thing is, UJ only gives you gear if you've represented UJ at USA level. I haven't, so this guy does. So hopefully one day I'll go to this guy's race or this guy's place, and he'll show you his gear and just everything that he has. There's people who are calling me out for doing things and that's all. But anyways, it's okay. From me, what do you have to say? Last words, boy.
Thank you for having me here.
Close the video, subscribe.
Yeah, as I said, man, subscribe to subscribe to the video, like the video.
Oh yeah,
and
comment down below who do you want to see on Beyond Athletics. Comment down below. Whoever it is, I'm gonna show them the comment and I'll tell them that it's not me, it's the people. Come on, guys.
Yeah, the people want it, man. The people want more of my brother. We have to see him and support my friend, support my brother out here. Do the most for him. Away.